Let me show you how to save money on the dirt bike. Hey, what's up guys, Rallo here, Dirt and Iron, and today I want to share little tips with you how you can save money on your boots. And I've been riding dirt bike for some time now and went through a lot of boots, and I came up to a certain conclusion, and this is the way I do it. And hopefully you guys can pick a couple tips. Here I also have the old boots that I had a long time ago. These are Fox Comp 5. These are entry level, kind of cheap. I think I paid like $200 for these boots. I won't talk about these later. But right now what I have, as you can see right here, I graduated to Alpinestar boots. These are Tech 7s, and this is the kind of boot that I really like. I can move my feet, and I can feel my brake, I can feel my shifter, I can feel the bike. It's not super stiff. I also have Tech 10 boots, but I don't really use them very often. I usually use them on the motocross track, but even on the track I like Tech 7s more because they just give me a better feel. And my ankles are still pretty good. I'm not trying to, I don't have them injured like some guys. They have all the injuries on the ankles, so they try to protect them as much as possible. I think these Tech 7s give me a really good protection, so I just love these boots. And as you can see, I have 3 different boots. That's because these two, they just came back from what you call resole. They still have this little text. It says Dirt and Iron, and they just got new soles on. So guys, my suggestion would be go ahead and spend money first to buy good boots. That's how you save money. You save money by buying a good boot. These runs between 300 to 400, depends what kind of deal you can find. So I would highly suggest go and get good boots. Now the second thing and third thing we're gonna talk about in detail. My second tip would be, check this out. Okay, I will show you this one. These are the boots that I have for about 6-7 months now, and I ride weekly. I have once a week I ride. I try, sometimes a little bit less than that. And as you can see, they are start to wearing down. And usually your left will get worn down much more because you are shifting, so you are moving your foot up and down, and then just stepping on a foot peg way more. My foot pegs are titanium, really sharp. They keep me planted, but they are eating the boots more than some other foot pegs. But I like the feeling. I want to be planted on the bike, so I don't mind wearing down the boots faster. So this right here, the black thing, this is called a boot insert, replacement boot insert. Some people call it a foot peg insert. And this little rubber piece, you can actually remove this. You can heat it up with a heat gun and just remove this black insert and buy a new one for about $25 or $30. It comes with a glue, and then you can just do it home yourself, clean the stuff underneath, put a glue on, and then glue the insert on. And you have boots good to go, because the top of the boot is really good. The buckles, the leather, the construction, everything is good. There's nothing bad with that. The only thing that will wear down on these boots are the soles. So catch it before, as you can see right here, there's already wearing down into the sole itself. So catch it before you are making big holes into the sole itself, and then you can only replace these inserts. As you can see, this one is still in a good shape because this is my brake foot, and I'm not really wearing it out as much. But this right here, I think right now I'm gonna stop using these boots and just get them fixed. Get fixed only this insert. But there's another option. If you go too far and if you wear down these boots to the point that you will actually eat the hole inside in the sole, then you can go ahead and you can replace the entire sole. And for that, I would suggest to get a bunch of dirt because I was riding. For replacing entire sole, that's my tip number 3. Replacing entire sole, I would actually send it out somewhere. It runs around $100 to $150, depending what kind of boot you have and what kind of sole they are doing. But they will do a professional job. They will replace everything. So let me show you these right here. These are the boots that I have for like 3 years. I was riding with them for over a year, but they, as I said, up here, the buckles and everything, that's still good, in a great shape. There is nothing wrong with the boot itself. The only place that needed some attention was the sole. So as you can see right here, we replaced entire sole, and these boots are actually Tech 7 Enduro, so you have a little more traction on the sole if you need to walk in the terrain, so that's why they look a little bit different. This one right here, this is a pure motocross sole, so you see the difference there. It runs around $100 to $150, depends where you do it, and pretty much have brand new boot. I think it's really good to go ahead and spend some money, as I said in the beginning, spend some money and buy good boots. You don't have to have Alpinestar, that's what I like. You can get some, there are some other good brands out there, and once you have better boots, they last a long time. The boot itself will last a long time, several years, several seasons, no problem. And then what you need to do is just to replace either the insert for like $30 or $40. You can do it at home yourself, or you can get it resold at the shop. Just go look online for motocross boot resole, and you can find some company in your area. I just googled it now, and I found like 2 websites. They are asking $120, $140 depending what kind of boot that is. And I think you can also try to reach Alpinestar direct and see if they can do it for you. If you have other brands, reach out to brands, and I'm pretty sure they will do it for you. Now, having a cheap boots, yeah, you are saving money in the beginning, but in the long run, you're not getting as much protection. They are usually much stiffer, so you don't feel as good on the bike. At least, you know, I didn't have a good time when I had these cheap boots, and I didn't feel bike well. Actually, my first boots, I put them on a road for like, I don't know, 2-3 hours, and I wanted to throw them away and just ride in my work boots because I couldn't feel the bike at all. But then when I got a really good boot like these, it's really different. So I don't want to go back into some, you know, different boots. So definitely, guys, if you are in that level right now that you don't have these kind of boots, I'll really suggest go ahead and spend some money, and then you will eventually get the money back if you will be fixing just those little inserts. Catch it soon enough, and you are saving money. Now, another thing I want to show you guys, check it out. I've been doing a lot of research how to ride better, and all of these online coaches, AJ or Rhino or who else is there? Factory FX, MX, those channels. They are saying that when you ride, you should be using the palm of your feet. You shouldn't be flat-footed. So before I would wear my boots right here in this part. So now I'm paying really attention to move my feet a little bit on the palm. And as you can see, I started wearing them a little bit more forward. So that actually makes me really happy. And I wanted to show you my old boot that I had long time ago. And as you can tell, it's eaten right here. So I was riding flat-footed all the time. So when you compare it to this boot, it's really a big difference. It's not eaten right here on this part, but a little bit more forward. So actually, by the way your boot is worn down, you can tell how you ride. So flip your boot and check it, and that you can adjust your riding based on your boots. Alright guys, so these are my tips how to save money on your boots in the long run. Maybe in a couple of years you will actually be saving money, but in the beginning you need to invest a little bit more. But what's very important that I have to emphasize is that during that all time you are having a really good quality boot that is keeping your feet much safer compared to some entry-level cheap $100, $120, $150 boots. So spend some money, don't save money. Maybe you don't need a new pipe on your bike, but get good boots, get good helmet, these 2 things, and then get your protection for your knees. And other protection, it's good if you have it, but I think it's optional. I would say that these 3 things are the most important: your head, your feet, and your knees. So get those 3 things and stay safe. Alright my friends, well that's about it for today. Let me know below in the comments what are your favorite boots, what you ride with all the time. And don't forget, whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.